Uh-huh. Sure. Hey, what's going on?
So, thoughts on NXT so far?
I gotta say the TN versus Gargano match was incredible. That was a great opening match.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that woman that's with Adrian C and Almas? Isn't that Rosita from TNA?
It looks like her, yes. I don't know her character's name. I'm still, as you know, I'm not a religious NXT watcher. I watch like the few shows previous, but I'm not really following. So far, the only people who's caught my eye really is Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black.
So they're doing Sanity and Authors of Pain next.
There's a pain. What do you got for a pick?
For this one, I honestly have no idea. Because I have no idea
Well,
which way it's going to go. Because they
let
could
me
go.
ask you this.
If Eric Young is there, if Eric Young is there with.
He's young. He is. Yep, they're in full.
Ooh, then I gotta put the ball in their court because it's two people on the outside to one Paul Ellering.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. We saw Angle and Daniel Bryan up in the VIP box. What if that's an inclination of somebody being called up?
I get the feeling if Asuka drops the title, and you know how much I like her, and as much as I like her, it's getting close to around the time where they need to take the title off of her.
Yeah.
And if that does happen, then the likelihood of her being called up to the main roster dramatically skyrockets.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Asuka, great wrestler, Shinsuke Nakamura, incredible. Both of them are incredible performers, but their mic skills are really not. They're not doing them no favors. They definitely need a mouthpiece.
Well, you gotta give Shinsuke an A for effort because he's trying.
I'm not questioning their efforts. But my point is that unfortunately, it's one of those things. We have other wrestlers come down the line. They can speak perfect English and they can't sell a promo to save their lives. So, in all fairness, they do need a mouthpiece.
Yeah, but have you
I'm not.
noticed the crowd reaction though? I don't think the crowd really cares if he speaks perfect English or not. They're just completely sold on Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. Oh, when he's in the ring, don't get me wrong. He's a master. I'm not questioning their wrestling abilities.
I
I'm
still
not even
I still
questioning.
don't like the artist part. That part they need to drop.
Mm. Oh, you're referring to Oscar and the.
No, the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I thought it was called the King of Strong Style. When
You
did they
know,
change that?
uh, about a couple of months ago, they started calling him the artist Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, shit! Oh, well, I pay attention. I've been watching Raw and SmackDown back to back, never missed a pay per view, and I have yet to hear that. That's how much I really pay attention to the opening, or the commentating. You know,
Yeah.
Again, look at the commentators. Commentators kind of shit.
Well, except for Mauro
And
Ranallo.
oh yeah, but unfortunately, they put him down in NXT, and all it really did is just help the product.
Yep. And I don't think Corey Graves and Mauro Ranallo ever worked together. I don't think.
Um, I think they did. Yeah, because he was on SmackDown. Um, hold on. Just give me 1 second. Now I get a phone call.
Okay. Hey, D-Punk, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We are reacting to NXT Takeover, giving our thoughts as we see everything go down. Are you watching NXT Takeover right now? Pardon me. Just trying to clear my throat.
Is this a false count anywhere?
Eric Young is just taking Killian Dane's spot.
Oh.
So I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, something is very, very weird. For a second, I thought I was lost because I thought it was the. I know it was a Pain versus the two bigger guys.
Yeah,
Again, don't know their name.
Alexander Wolf and Killian Dane from Sanity.
Ah. I know who Eric Young is from Impact. I don't know, it's Global Force Wrestling. Obviously, I know Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre or Drew Galloway.
That's going to be interesting to see McIntyre and Roode. And if you think about it, if they drop the title to to McIntyre, you almost had me saying it. If they drop the title to McIntyre, then for the next 24 hours, 2/3 of 3MB will hold world championships in WWE. If you think about it, Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal. You kind of get what I'm saying? It's taking forever. Let me see. It should be working now. It should be working now. What you might have to do is you might have to refresh. Yeah. That's what you might have to do. Where is your home button on this thing? Alright, that would be the back button. So you wanna watch a fire truck video, correct?
Yeah. And a car.
Hey Rick, are you still there, man? Hey dude, I got it fixed. Ricky, if you're talking, man, your mic's muted. It's out. It's still kind of interesting to me. I have no idea why they had Eric Young replace Killian Dane. Wolf is looking really good. If you guys are watching in the chat room, be sure you chat, you know. Yeah. Kid here. No. Out.
All right, Billy. Forgive me for my ignorance, but who did EY replace?
Killian Dane.
Killian Dane.
Yeah, you were muted for a good while.
No, sorry, I had company.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm still trying to figure out why they did the switch.
Yeah, even the commentators don't know why. So, like you said, it's probably just you know, like a kayfabe thing, kind of like do a switch up at the last minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look how bald he is getting. He just EY just needs to shave that shit off. It's looking pitiful now. He's gonna get the baby Huey hairdo pretty soon.
Oh God, baby Huey.
I'm telling you.
It kind of looks like Sanity is being put over as the face group of the match, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now, I don't get this chick.
Nikki Cross?
Yeah. I don't know. She's just like, She looks like she's 5 foot at the most, and she's like a raving lunatic.
Speaking of raving lunatics.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And speaking of bald raving lunatics.
Billy, give me another sec. Sorry.
I think Nikki Cross can take Paul Ellering.
Well, considering the guy's like, what, like 65?
Yeah. Ouch.
Give me a sec.
That looked painful. I have seen.
Ah, shoot, the match just ended. I don't know if it ended for you yet.
Yes, it did. Did you see
I
the spot
missed
on
the
the
final.
outside?
No. Right now, all I see is them holding the titles. I turned my back
Right.
literally for a few minutes and then bang. Oh, hold on. They're doing a replay.
Yeah, you're gonna see it. It's a combination Saito suplex and neckbreaker.
Is there an actual name for it, or is it like, debuted?
And that's the first time I've seen it out of them.
Huh. And what the hell's with the lighting? If you look in the back, there's no lighting at all.
It's part of Sanity's gimmick to have no lighting.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I mean, I know they did during the entrance. I didn't realize they were actually doing it, like, during the match. Oh, that was
You just saw the table spot, didn't you?
the table spot. Wow.
You want to talk about getting squished, huh? Now,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hear.
So that's like
I'm trying to hear if it was on Akams or Razor that took the loss.
yeah.
They usually have their names on their tights, but I can't tell. Let me take off my headset for a sec. I'm just gonna put it as AOP in my review notes for right now, until I hear otherwise. So Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly attack Sanity.
Hey, Billy, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. That's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly from Ring of Honor.
Yep. I saw Kyle O'Reilly last week. I didn't. I was not aware that they knew each other so well.
Yeah, they
Again, I don't follow a lot of the indies.
they were big over in Ring of Honor.
I've been following Global Force Wrestling. I'm sure you heard by now that Jim Cornette's over there.
Yeah. I wonder why they had him replace Bruce Pritchard.
He's actually.
I'm talking about on camera.
He's only going to be on there for a short time basis. I'm referring to Cornette because Cornette does have his own business.
Yeah.
So he'll be coming and going. He's not like there. He's not under any major contract. He works with Anthem, giving him suggestions and ideas because they basically, he even said, no disrespect, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
So who did Bruce Pritchard tick off?
I think it's a gimmick. I think that's just a gimmick.
So we already have one new champion tonight, and that's the NXT Tag Team titles. I wonder if that's any indication of if anything, if all the champions are being changed tonight. You know what I mean? Because like I said earlier, as much as I like Asuka, I think it might be time for a change up of the NXT Women's Championship. I'm even wearing my Asuka T-shirt right now.
You know what? It's possible. I mean, the Authors of Pain could be coming up. Asuka needs to come up. Right now, both divisions, because of the split, they're both hurting. And it's very, very dry. I think I've said it more than once. What they should have done is they should have kept the tag team on one show, and the women's division on the other show, and that would have worked if they really wanted to do a split.
Well, they kept the cruiserweights on one show.
Yeah, but even still, I mean, it's 2 matches. Raw has 3 hours to fill, and they do 2 or 3. If they're not, between 2 and 3 women's / tag team matches, anywhere in between. But the problem is, they're fighting the same, each other, week after week. It's becoming very stale and dry.
What do you think about the Mae Young Classic?
Has it started yet?
It's supposed to be started later. Yeah. What do you think about it?
I'm looking forward to it. I will be watching that one religiously. And I'm sorry, but Neville with glasses. It looks like one of my old school teachers.
Wait, who, me?
Neville with his glasses on.
Oh, you might be a little bit ahead of me then. Now I'm seeing it.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, you're
I'm
ahead
probably
of me.
about 30 seconds. Yeah, they're behind the scenes now.
Neville looks like Neville looks like he ate something bad and it's just irritating his stomach. Man, SummerSlam tomorrow.
Yeah, 7 hour. What's it, like a 6 or 7 hour event?
4 hour.
Yeah, but not including the
2
hour kickoff,
which I will not be watching.
I don't know. There's supposed to be 3 matches. One's a title match.
Which one?
I think it's the tag team. I think it's Usos versus New Day, because they were talking about it earlier on NXT during the kickoff.
Oh, so up next is Tommy and Aleister Black. Why am I hearing Jim Ross's theme in the background of yours?
Whoops. Sorry.
Wait, is he coming out to call this match?
Well, he's on the screen. I'm sorry for the mild spoiler. But yes.
It's not really a mild spoiler, but I can hear it.
Oh. Can you hear it now?
You know, Jim Ross has appeared on my screen now.
Yeah.
Think about that. And at one commentary table, we got Mauro Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Jim Ross. I really don't care about Showtime Percy Watson. He's not even a blip on the radar.
Hideo, this is a squash match.
They're gonna squash.
Hideo Itami he needs to go back to New Japan or wherever he came from. The guy is just injury prone and has no personality. His wrestling skills are at best.
So you're calling it right now. You're saying this is going to be a squash.
Without question. And when I mean squash, I mean that, Aleister Black's going to dominate. He'll have his few spots, but overall, this is going to be Aleister Black's match. Without question.
Oh, yeah.
How long has Aleister been in NXT?
Since the last Takeover show, which was around... Was it in Chicago?
I don't know, possibly. Like I said, I don't always watch NXT.
Yeah, I know he debuted against Andre Cien Almas at the last NXT Takeover show.
Yeah.
I like Aleister Black's entrance.
It's original. Well, unique. Honestly, I definitely could see him being like the next version of The Undertaker.
Wait, are they doing it live?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong. Well, maybe not. Yep, they definitely are.
Yeah, I think we can easily say that Hideo was not going to be winning this match.
Yeah, because Luke is getting the over-the-top entrance.
Yep. Like I said, I can almost see Aleister Black.
Okay, dude on the guitar, we don't need to see you opening your mouth. Nobody knows who you are. You're not important. You're not even a singer. You're just a guitar player. Cool your jets.
Oh.
He's just standing.
I don't know about that.
He was just standing with his guitar and he's just going. He's like he's either screaming or he's letting out a real big yawn. Maybe it's just me that I just don't get that type of music, but it just looked dumb.
I listened to music like that for a while. For this, I'm a little too old for this.
Yeah.
But I mean, basically, it's punk rock. I've been more like into the hair metal bands from the '80s. I don't mind a little bit of heavy metal like Iron Maiden, obviously Metallica, AC/DC, but this is something even in my day I probably would not have listened to. But I was trying to ask you, Aleister Black. He reminds me that he could be like an Undertaker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he
definitely has
the mystique about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the size though, but he's got the mystique and the aura about it.
Yeah.
And he has some pretty good strikes, too.
Yeah. Oh.
They're kicking each other in the face. JR.
Now, is Black from New Japan or ROH?
No, he's actually from Britain. He's from
Oh,
the
no shit.
yeah. He was mainly up in the Europe UK area.
Hmm.
Still can't believe that JR Mauro Ranallo on one commentary table, man.
Yeah. I guess Jim Ross made a deal that he was gonna call certain matches or shows. But you're not gonna see him on a regular basis.
Yeah, but can you imagine that? You know, the boost to the confidence that's going to give for Mauro Ranallo to have to work with JR.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, Jim Ross has had nothing but good things to say about him.
Oh yeah. JBL should have listened.
You know, I don't know about that. I mean, you know, there've been conflicting reports, so, and you know, Morrow, I'm sure he kind of did it again for more, you know, to kind of keep the peace. Said it had nothing to do with it. Whether it did or not, I have no idea.
I wonder how many different tattoos Black has all over his body.
Well, he has what's called a sleeve.
I know he's got some all over his chest, on his leg. He's got a big back piece. Oh, not much of a squash match.
No, but no, there it is again. Look at the screen. The stage is again no lights. Something is fucked up.
Well, maybe they have the lights. You know what? I just thought about that.
Somebody's busted open. What?
If you think about it, maybe they had the lights down to set up for that band being there. And now that they'll turn the lights down to that way they can take all that equipment away.
Yeah.
It's quite possible they did that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's Black that's bleeding from the nose.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah, you're
leak that out.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, he's bleeding from the nose.
Okay. So I was wrong about the squash, but we still know who's winning. So, Billy, you getting the 2K18?
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm trying not to talk too much because I kind of want to hear their commentary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the blood is still coming out of Aleister Black though. Broken nose probably.
That's my guess.
Yeah, we were just talking about it, and then they just talked about it on commentary.
I'm not too crazy about the British commentator.
Nigel McGuinness?
Yeah.
I love Nigel McGuinness. McGuinness is awesome.
Really?
Yeah, he's a good.
I don't know. Okay. Like I said, personally, he just
He kind of balances out how lame Percy Watson is.
Oh.
That's I've heard of a lot of his stuff from Ring of Honor, so that's why I like him a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, dang.
Which one just watch?
When he did the front leg sweep into the running knee.
Oh.
Ooh, that moonsault.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. That's on Black. He didn't get the proper. I don't think he got the proper. I want to say velocity that he needed, because he didn't go far. Yeah, you see, because Itami had to go up and catch him, and he didn't do a good job of catching him. And in all honesty, I don't put that on Itami. I put that on Black for not getting up there for the moonsault.
Yeah, you could have botched that. It looked like what had happened when he went for the second rope, and with the flip,
Yeah.
the base of his foot kicked to the third rope.
Yeah.
Or top rope.
That blood is still coming out of his nose, dude. That's gotta be something serious.
It's broken.
Yeah.
That wasn't Black Mass, was it?
Black Mask is a spin kick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Black Mask is a spinning roundhouse kick.
Yeah, and that's what it looked like, but I don't think it was
It didn't have no spin.
Oh.
Think back to what Glacier first used the cryonic kick in WCW. The
No,
spinning.
yeah.
That's basically what the Black Mask kick is. Except with Black's one, he doesn't do a full leg extension on the kick.
Oh.
Yeah, Glacier, when he first did it, before he transitioned to using a super kick, it was a 1.5 spin crescent kick. And that's what Black kind of uses. I've never seen anyone do a Falcon's Arrow off the top rope like that.
Yeah, that was a nice spot. Oh, you don't watch GFW, do you?
Global Force?
Yeah.
Not very often, and as soon as I get strong enough to go back again, I will be doing Wrestle Down again back at the AOC Studios.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but as late that past month and a half, I had a very bad gout flare-up in my right arm, which was supposed to be my strong arm, and it just made things really impossible for me to do. I couldn't even go anywhere.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but I'm about back up to like 65, 70%.
Oh, I'll be a better. And I don't know if you heard today, but Ric Flair's awake.
That's good.
Yeah, and of course, he did a promo for a nurse. And I'm like, just like Ric Flair, the second he wakes up, he starts styling and profiling.
Oh, Tommy's making Black look good. I think Black is undefeated in NXT.
Yeah, possibly. The match is over.
All right, I haven't seen it yet. All right, I saw it.
Yeah. I have to admit I highly underestimated Hideo. That was a decent match. I thought it was just gonna be.
And he took that shot like a champ too.
Mm.
Yeah, if you notice, the band equipment's not there anymore on the stage, so that's probably why they had the lights dimmed, so they can remove the equipment.
Oh, maybe you're right.
So that way it puts more focus on the actual match.
That's why they had the lights off during Insanity, because they had to set up. Well, we'll see if our theory is true.
Man, he took that one right on the chin.
Yeah.
I don't know if Black stiffed him or not, but he might want to go get himself checked out by medical backstage about his... Dude, was it Tommy bleeding from the nose?
He might have gotten the blood on him. I don't know. If he was, I didn't see it. So what do you think about that fatal four-way? But if Brock Lesnar loses, he leaves WWE. Was that kind of a bit of obvious that's going to happen?
Good riddance to bad rubbish, in my opinion. You know how much I don't like Brock Lesnar.
No, I know you don't. Hey, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge fan of him either, but I think, he's one of those highlight guys that just comes around. I love Paul Heyman, don't get me wrong, he's brilliant, but his commentary gets dry after a while.
Especially when it's the same spiel over and over and over again.
Exactly, and I think that's why they need to give Brock the mic a couple of times. And a lot of people really give Brock a hard time about his mic skills, but if you see him during interviews and everything, he's well spoken.
Yeah, but if you're given the choice to sell up your main event, who would you choose? Would you choose Brock Lesnar to do it, or would you choose Paul Heyman to do it?
At this point, either one. To be honest with you, I would like to hear Brock for a couple of times.
Well, Bailey, what way to sell your shoulder injury? It is in a sling. All right, I'll take that back. I couldn't see the sling for a second.
This match I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do we see Ember Moon as the next NXT Women's Champion?
You cannot deny the fact of how talented these two are.
Oh, absolutely. I have to tell you, honestly, as talented as Oscar is, Ember Moon, wow.
I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Ember Moon one time about 7 years ago.
No kidding.
Yeah, she was known as Athena in the independents. And she was from the Texas area, but she came down to do at least one show for us at All American Wrestling. That was the first promotion I ever worked for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she took on someone named Xenia, and I haven't seen her back in Louisiana since then. But
now, was she talented then, or was she still kind of
Athena,
a little green?
Athena, she was talented.
No, I'm talking about Ember Moon.
Well, that's who Ember Moon is, Athena.
Okay. All right.
And for some reason, that's still the most watched video on the channel. It's got over 10,000 views. Is Athena versus Xenia. Yeah. This past summer, because of the pain I've been in, I haven't really been able to do much on the channel. But I'm trying to revitalize it. I'm trying to, bring it back. Even with YouTube's apocalypse stuff, they demonetized a lot of my videos because of foul language.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
When did all this shit start taking? What's with YouTube now?
It's all because of the incident with PewDiePie when they claimed him he was being like when he was dressed up as Hitler and he was pretending to have a fun at some Jewish people, even though it was just a satire. It was just joke. Maker Studios, the people who were but behind PewDiePie suddenly dropped him, and YouTube canceled the series that they were going to do with PewDiePie because of that. And a couple of people from the Wall Street Journal wrote a false report about PewDiePie being racist when he's not.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden YouTube decided, hey, we need to start being more PC. We need to start being more ad friendly. So, but whatever,
Yeah. Now, do they take them right off, or they just demonetize them?
They just demonetize them. They don't take the videos down.
Yeah. I could care either way. I'm not really into demonetizing. I mean, obviously, if I have to put a little bar or advertised bar to put, to put whatever I upload, then by all means.
Yeah.
So.
As much as they try to make Asuka a heel, it just doesn't work.
Well, it's.
I think it's because she's just like super over.
Yeah, well, then again, look back in the day. Ric Flair was the biggest heel, but he was still one of the biggest fan favorites. People loved him. Same thing with Roddy Piper. Biggest heel. Again, people loved him. You like who you like and you hate who you hate.
What do you think about Ember Moon's entrance?
It's decent. I think the The planet, unfortunately, was too close so you could see with the break in it.
Well, the moon, you mean?
Yeah, the planet. Don't mind me, folks. I've been smoking a little too much tonight. Are you streaming this or?
Yeah, yeah. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer.
Uh,
Although we haven't had anybody in the chat, it doesn't matter to me. Like I said, I'm trying to revitalize everything I've been doing. So got to start somewhere, you know.
Yep. Well, what I've been starting to do is I do it in the moments, but I do real short and quick ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a 5-on-5 series. Obviously, I talked about Ric Flair. If there is another big storyline that comes up, ugh, I don't know about you, but the reception I'm getting right now is shit.
I'm watching it
Well,
I'm watching it on the PlayStation. Well, yeah,
I have a PlayStation.
It's not giving me any problems.
It's probably just my internet service. Every now and then it gets a little funky.
Like they even changed up Asuka's entrance. If that's not an indication that they might be bringing her up by giving her a more colorful entrance.
Possibly, but what I would have seen.
She's even got headgear too.
Yeah.
But then again, this is like one of NXT's Big Four pay-per-views in a sense, if you think about it. NXT takeovers are always their big shows, and that's pretty much when they always outdo the main roster.
True. Yeah, over on GFW, they had a Super X Cup going, and I'm gonna tell you, they outdid 205 Live without question.
Why did they first take the title off of Loki?
He didn't take the title off. What had happened was he was #1 contender for the Global Force Wrestling Championship, but Alberto El Patron was stripped because of what that happened in the airport. So long story short,
that whole incident that from TMZ.
Yeah, they decided to strip him of the title. Long story short, that meant that they had to do they're setting up a marathon match.
Yeah.
And that's what actually the whole comment with Jim Cornette said. He goes, "I'm sick and tired of big name wrestlers coming in here, thinking they're on vacation, getting all the big title opportunities, and then walking out the door." He goes, "The people who deserve, who are loyal to Global Force Wrestling, they deserve to be the highlights. They deserve, that, and it's all." Of the what I like to call the next generation of Global Force wrestlers, they're all in there.
Again, I like how they do the lighting for the title matches in NXT.
Yeah,
why don't they do that on the main roster? Put more dramatic emphasis on the match.
I think it's just NXT's flavor. If they did that with all of them, don't mind me. Hold on, my throat is like fucking up right now.
Yeah, but I'm not talking for all the matches. I'm just talking about for title matches, like the major title matches.
I honestly don't know. I'm guessing, like I said, it could be just because. Oh,
I remember you're ahead of me. They're still doing the. Oscar just handed the title to the referee, and the referee's holding it up.
All right.
Yeah, so that's so you can pretty much gauge where I'm at right now. Now they're showing the NXT title, women's title graphic on the screen. She even surpassed the Goldberg record. They said that.
gotta mute the mic. We'll have to do the talking in between matches.
Okay.
Was Ember's shoulder injury, was that a legit or was that a kayfabe?
I think it might have been legit.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was supposed to be part of a big fatal four-way in one NXT Takeover months ago, and they ended up having to remove her due to an shoulder injury, and she was out for like 3 or 4 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that means she just recently came back.
About a month and a half ago. What's up, Roy Burt10? How you doing? We're watching NXT Takeover. We're at the NXT Women's Championship match with Asuka and Ember Moon. Of course, I am a huge fan of Asuka, but I'm pretty much thinking that maybe now they're going to drop the title to Ember Moon and call up Asuka to the main roster. You can hear the crowd, they're chanting for both of them.
Wow.
If you look,
yeah,
if you look for the name of that submission she was using, that was the octopus stretch. And I should tell you what, I'd give up a year's pay just for Asuka to do that to me. If you know what I mean.
You know, I was gonna say that. I'm like, gee, right now I bet Billy wants to be Ember Moon's left arm.
In my dreams. It's nice to dream, though.
Yeah, you do know she was a model before she came to NXT.
She was also a video game news reporter in Japan.
I believe I read that too somewhere.
So she's had like a myriad of talents. You know, she's come a long way.
Yeah.
I did see one video where she actually teamed up with Kenny Omega to take on Masato Tanaka and somebody else. Back when she was
New Japan, I'm guessing?
Yeah, when she was known as Kana.
Oh. Yeah, I've only seen like maybe 1 or 2 New Japan matches, and that's thankfully with when Jim Ross was doing the call commentating.
The whole show or just this match? Just
when it started?
the show started at 7 o'clock.
What time it ends?
I would think possibly there's only one match left, I believe. So
It could be, but I'd say 10 o'clock.
yeah, because I don't think I can't think of any of the other matches they have on the card.
There's Rude and McIntyre.
That I know, but
That's the
beyond
main event.
that, I can't think of anything. So NXT takeovers have never been terribly long, like a 6 match card show. Huh? No.
Yeah.
See, this is what women on the main roster need to do, Rick. They need to have matches like this.
Well, I think right now, WWE is seeing what they have, and they're saying, okay, fine, we like this move, we don't like this move, we like this move. Right now, they want to see what they have, and when they get moved up, unfortunately, a lot of moves get filtered. It sucks, but unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. Yeah, no, the lights out are out again, so something is either it's tech or intentional.
Probably for an over-the-top entrance for either Rude or McIntyre.
No, they have lighting. They even had lighting when Ultra Black won.
Yeah,
but it seems to be.
But for again, set up under the cover of darkness. What channel is NXT Takeover on? The WWE Network.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but Global Forces are getting their own streaming service.
Is it on the Fight app? Because that's where I last heard.
No, it's going to be Global Force Wrestling. They're going to be doing something similar to the network. They really haven't ironed out all the things yet, but I'm guessing they're just going to go there and might have additional matches. Like they might do Implosion, Open Fight Night. Those might be actually become like regular matches, like regular weekly shows. What that means for GFW's impact, I have no idea. I don't know if it's going to stay on TV or go to the stream.
Roybert 10 says, dope, don't know much about wrestling, but keep up. Well, thank you. Well, hit that follow button if you want to see more, Roybert. Because I'm going to be live tomorrow night as well for SummerSlam. You did? Let me check my Streamlabs then.
Oh!
Oh, you followed 3 days ago. Well, just in case. Why is it not playing?
Billy, where are you right now?
Uh, Oscar just did the kick out, and Ember Moon's reacting to it.
Yeah, that I love that move. That's incredible.
Wait, wasn't that the Eclipse?
The Eclipse, yes, it was.
And Oscar kicked out of it.
Yep, but she's going again. Shit, sorry.
All right, well, my Streamlabs aren't working, and I don't know why. Well, I do apologize, Roybert, for that. I was trying to get your alert played, but it's not playing for some reason. Yeah, Streamlabs is just not really agreeing with my OBS. But if you're wondering who Asuka is, that's the hot Japanese chick you see on the screen right there.
Have you hit the end of the match yet, Billy?
No, not yet. Yeah, now I did.
She won?
Yeah.
She won right there?
Yeah, the Japanese chick, yeah.
Now how?
The black chick tapped out.
Oh, okay, that's what happened.
I've been watching since 1986, Roybert.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to somebody on the internet right now. Wow, so they're keeping it still on Asuka.
Yeah. I would have thought Amber would have gotten it.
Same here. So why are they keeping it on her so long? Did it? I think Ember Moon
Maybe they want to keep her.
Go ahead.
Excuse me. I don't know. Maybe they want that record to be, like twice as long as it's going. So obviously, like I said, they live. WWE lives for like making records and streaks and shit. So. But what's to say for Amber Moon? Because Amber Moon was just as dominant. And
Well, what if they bring her up instead?
that's a good possibility. Well, I'll give one thing to Asuka.
What's that?
She's definitely selling that she's injured. Not injured, but worn out.
Yeah. By the way, Roybert, here's another picture of Asuka. So I would think that the last match would be Rude and McIntyre.
McIntyre, yeah.
Yeah, I need to add the hashtag for the match, which was the streak, in my review notes. Oh, hey, hold on. I might have to reboot my WWE app on the PlayStation Network.
Right now,
maybe not.
it's
Maybe not. Maybe not. That's back on.
yeah.
Hold on, Rick. Sorry about that. It was one of the little kids. She started to cry.
Oh, it's fine. It's all good. I don't know who you think's gonna win this one.
Yeah, you might be getting further ahead of me because it's freezing every now and again.
Oh, where are you now then?
Ember Moon just went to the back.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're doing a promo for SummerSlam.
It's gonna. Yeah, and it's freezing on that. Now I'm seeing the Bruce Lee commercial.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about a minute, about 90 seconds ahead of you, at least.
Yeah. All that. Now I'm seeing Kevin Owens, seeing Samoa Joe.
Oh, okay, nope. You're right with me now.
And I was freezing on Samoa Joe. So what did you think about that, Asuka and Ember Moon?
That was an incredible match. Hats off to both of them. You gotta wonder what's next for Amber Moon. She left, but she got the standing ovation because the match itself, again, incredible. A lot of nice spots. Love that move, Eclipse. And like you said, it's possible that she could be the one that's being called up, or they want to do what they've done in the past, where the women's NXT champion gets called up. So time will tell.
Yeah, this is the last match. Excuse me. So what do you think, Rick? Do you think 2/3 of 3MB will be champion?
You know what I find ironic?
What's that?
The fact is that WWE couldn't figure out what to do with Drew as I call him, Galloway. They get rid of him. He goes over to Impact, which is now Global Force Wrestling, and he defines who he is. And WWE says, "Oh, you can come back now."
Well, not just Impact, man, but he went everywhere. Yeah, he was all over the indie circuits.
Okay.
Dragon Gate. I don't know if he was ever in Ring of Honor, but yeah, he was like in Walt Culture's Pro Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was everywhere.
I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with those indies. Like I said, I just know Ring of Honor, CCW, obviously New Japan Pro Wrestling, Global Force.
I don't think
Lucha Underground. I really don't follow that much.
I don't think he's ever done Lucha Underground or Combat Zone.
Nope.
But
guess who's over at Global Force Wrestling?
Who they signed?
Johnny Mundo.
They really?
Yeah. Why you say that?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do with them. Is it just him, or did they sign Melina with? Is Melina part of the package? Because I know they had her working with Mundo in Lucha Underground.
I don't think so. It was just a promo. And what is this? Oh God.
I remember McIntyre's Scottish, I believe.
If that's the case, I don't know. I think they're kind of making it a little obvious who's winning.
Well, we haven't seen.
Then again, we haven't seen.
Yeah, we haven't seen Rude's entrance.
Fair point. Fair point.
And yet, when I see this entrance, you know who I'm reminded of?
Roddy
Piper.
Yeah.
Because they always put him over as being a Scotsman. bagpipes are still playing along to the music.
Yeah, I think they're more like the bass line almost.
Mm-hmm.
If you've noticed, WWE's gotten rid of a lot of the pyro.
Yeah, because of financial reasons.
Yep.
They should just save it for their big shows, you know?
That's what they'll probably do. SummerSlam will probably see the pyro, but the problem with WWE is, again, they're saturating this shit with talent, and you can only do so much, and it gets to the point where you have to start paying the wrestlers as opposed to paying the for the pyro. Not to mention their ratings are pretty much continue to plummet.
Well, the lackadaisical shows of Raw and SmackDown are the reasons why I watch and love NXT.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean, I like NXT. 205 Live, not really my bag of chips.
And we still got the Mae
I
Young
watched
Classic
it
to look forward to as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that tournament because I think they're doing it specifically because they know they need a lot of female wrestlers. Ooh.
Well, you're ahead of me.
That's why I'm muting.
It's kind of like a digital player piano.
I'm sorry, but I cannot deal with Bobby Roode's entrance.
Well, you don't like the with people singing along to his theme?
No, because it sounds like a fucking broken record. It has the same, verse over and over and over and over and over again. There's no real originality to it.
If you listen to a lot of the newer themes these days, not just him, but others like AJ Styles, The Club, and others, it's the exact same thing.
AJ Styles is a little bit different because, well, let me say,
he's got two different verses of it, but other than that, after those two verses, there's a musical chorus, and then it goes right back to the first one.
yeah, but in Bobby Roode's situation, it's much shorter, and it's just as repetitive. AJ Styles could get down, that ramp probably within one whole cycle. But Bobby Roode, the reason why they needed in his case, because his entrances are, pun intended, glorious. I have no problem with that. It was just a little bit more diverse. The music, when I say, so.
Yeah, Triple H is going to be on Facebook Live after the show. That will attract no one. So, shall we try to do a SummerSlam call tomorrow?
I'm already going to be doing one over at HWR.
Okay.
So.
Well, we've simulcasted before. It wouldn't be a problem. Because we're basically just on a Skype call.
All right, yeah, I am. We'll talk about it. I don't see there being a problem. So, with all due respect, I kind of, think the dual podcast kind of tends to kind of like split the view, sort of. But if you got no problem with it, I'll talk with the guys. It's Joe's show. He's just using under the Hardcore Wrestling Radio banner. So it's strictly going to be on him.
Okay.
But, I personally don't have a problem with this, put it that way. Wow.
So I get the feeling if they had other matches that were scheduled for this, they probably filmed them, and they're going to have them as next week's NXT shows.
Possibly.
It wouldn't surprise me. They've done it before.
Well, for the most part, they are taped events, right?
For NXT, yeah, except for the Takeover events.
Well, yeah, obviously it's a live event, yeah. Similar to what Global Force is now doing on Pop. They have the deals when they do the televised special events, kind of like a Saturday night's main event. It's live.
Is that what they did with Destination X?
Yes. And then I am very pissed at James because he pretty much spoiled the show after that.
James and Big Easy James?
Yeah, James Doe, yeah.
But how did he spoil the whole thing if Destination X was live?
He posted on who won the tournament.
Oh.
Basically, last week they announced the tournament was supposed to be the match between LAX, what the fuck is his name? Brain fart. Yeah. Well, Loki. Loki was supposed to face Alberto, but it was stripped, so that's what it kind of became an issue. So they made it for next week.
What was the promo about between LAX and Cornette?
I think it was just unfortunately, that's
Was it like typical heel intimidation promo?
yeah. Conan's Conan. Nothing changes with him. You know, he always oversells himself.
And that's the problem I have with him being in LAX. To me, I'm just not buying the promos he's selling.
I get the concept, but I think the problem is he's making it more about himself than he is with anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
When you know as well as anybody, when you're in a stable, you may be the voice, but you still have to promo your other guys.
Yeah.
And he seems to be putting himself over. In fact, I'll say that I liked Aces and Eights better than I do LAX.
Didn't they have the chick who used to play the big chick with the giant boobs who played a vampire with Kevin Thorne in their group one time?
In
LAX? But this is like back with Hernandez and
oh yeah. Actually, it was
I don't remember what her real name was, but I don't think she's even in a wrestling promotion anymore. But she played April the Vampire with Kevin Thorne in ECW.
I don't know. Rosita was in LAX.
Yeah, it was her and Sarita as a tag team in LAX, right?
Yes, that's correct. Hold on.
Hey, what's going on, Bolts Gamer? How you doing? We're upon the finale of NXT Takeover Brooklyn, the championship match between Bobby Roode and Drew McIntyre. So how you doing? I'm doing just fine. Just enjoying the show, commenting on it, trying to get back into the streaming aspect of things here on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. Because for the past month, I've been kind of hurt in this hand and elbow. As you can see, I don't quite have full movement that I used to have in my right hand, but it's coming back, but it's taken a while.
I gotta say, so what? This so far, there's been a 5-star show.
Oh yeah. And the NXT Takeover shows have always been good.
Yeah, like I said, I should be watching them more often. What I usually do is I go a couple of weeks without watching them, and then I'll watch like 3 or 4 shows back to back to back. Like last night, I watched 3 episodes, so I would be up to speed, or somewhat up to speed. Problem is, some of the newer guys, I don't know their names, don't know their finishing moves. Like I know who No Way Jose is, but I couldn't tell you his finisher move. If my life depended on it.
Full Nelson Slam.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Roy Bertin says, "Take care of yourself, bud." I'm been doing just that for the past month. Yeah. This is about 60 to 70%. 2 weeks ago, I couldn't even move this hand. That's how bad the pain was.
Oh, Jesus. So what were you doing to treat it?
taking the cherry tablets along with the prescribed medication.
Ah.
It just took a while for it to work. No, gouty arthritis. That's what it is, Roybert. He says he was wondering if I have tendonitis. No, it's gouty arthritis.
I got bursitis. Not fun.
I like how Ronaldo kind of throws in like a classic quip every now and again, like the neckbreaker Spock, calling it the rude awakening.
Yeah.
It's something I used to do.
Well, yeah, he's definitely a old school commentator, and unfortunately, you don't see that nowadays almost anywhere. It's not like the uh, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan or Vince McMahon and
I've listened to Kevin Kelly over at Ring of Honor, and let's just say he used to be good, but not anymore. Apparently, he's sunk into the Michael Cole level, if you know what I mean.
oh god.
Yeah, apparently, if Michael Cole does it, and Kevin Kelly says, "Oh, I can emulate it."
I cannot stand Michael Cole.
Yeah, why would anyone want to emulate Michael Cole? It's just beyond me.
You know, almost every move is slam. Wow, what a knockdown! It's like, and then they'll throw, oh, what a clothesline, and or sling blade. That's about it. Few of the basic moves.
Yeah,
Or the
and
more
Corey Graves
popular ones.
and Corey Graves and Booker T kind of don't do very lot to support him as color commentators.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about Corey. I mean, you can tell he's trying too hard to be a heel commentator, and it's not working. It's just not natural for him. JBL, well, it's JBL.
It's not natural for Booker T either.
Oh god, no. Booker T is like painful. Michael Cole's, like I said, I have no love for his commentary, but at least it's not like fucking ear piercing like Booker T.
Yeah, and the bad commentary in WWE is one of the reasons why we do this kind of stuff, to give people a chance to just talk wrestling and not have to listen to the garbage commentary that is Michael Cole, Booker T, and Corey Graves.
No.
You have to find the guys that have the right formula, that have the right chemistry. And so far, they have not done that on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, like I said, I like Mauro Ronaldo.
Yeah.
This British guy.
Nigel McGuinness.
Yeah, I mean, it's just for me, he's very, very bland. And when you're a color commentator, like
you just have
Jerry
to
the
be
King
familiar.
Lawler.
You just have to be familiar with his work and what he's done for years, and that's kind of why I'm kind of just open to him, because I've listened to him for a long time in Ring of Honor.
When I first started watching wrestling, Jesse Richards' wrestling career was coming to an end, and he was doing color commentary. And I respected him more as a commentator, but I didn't even know who he was at the beginning. This guy, I've tried to listen to a few times, and it's just, he's dry. There's really, for me, I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm sure over in British, he was beloved, but for me, he does me no favors.
see an actual move name out of Mauro Ranallo where Michael Cole or Tom Phillips would have just said, "What a takedown," or "What a
Yeah.
slam."
Now, Drew McIntyre's what was that? The Celtic Cross. That looked almost like Sheamus's White Noise.
Because that it's the exact same move.
It is the exact same. I'm looking at him like that looks. So.
Yeah, the only difference is the name. That's it. They gave it a signature move name for Sheamus because we saw it heavily used in his moveset.
Mm. Now, does Bobby Roode still do the Roode Slam?
No, he does the Impact DDT, the Impaler.
Oh yes, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the Slam he doesn't do anymore.
Huh.
Ooh, did his head smack on the way down? I heard something smack. I'm talking about the Tree of Woe spot, Rick.
Yeah.
Well, now to do that, you gotta have like good.
Hold on. What the? I think you're right. Oh, maybe he was playing up.
Well, I'm still waiting for him to. He's playing up the kick spot. But I'm talking about like when he was upside down and then he pulled himself up to suplex Rudolph.
Yeah.
That's gotta have, you gotta have good like upper body and core strength to pull off something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Dean Ambrose is looking at that and saying, "Hey, that looks like my move."
Yeah, but that's Dean Ambrose. I think he's like the third or fourth person who's used that for a finisher. Mick Foley used it for a finisher.
Yeah, but not as a kick out version. It was just a double arm DDT, a DDT with the arms hooked.
Mm.
With Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre, it's a kick out version.
Like yeah, it's spiked.
Yeah. Just saw the powerbomb spot and going for the pin, and only a 2. My screen's frozen on the replay right now.
Say again?
My screen's frozen on the replay.
Oh, okay. Well, right now, I don't know if it's gonna bring up the speed or if it's gonna start you. So,
I'll let you know when it starts again.
um, no problem. I'll just let you know when the match is over, if or when it gets over.
It's back up. And then as soon as I say that, it's been raining over here.
Oh, yeah, and you have Dish, don't you?
No,
Oh, you went back to Xfinity or
Cox.
Cox?
Yeah,
Yeah.
went back about 2 months ago.
Oh, last I heard, you had Dish, and I knew you weren't happy about it.
No, because that was just a glorified piece of shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I just do stream internet. I got tired of pretty much paying for like all these extra, like my bill's like $200 and climbing for the same service because they have all those hidden taxes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna just have internet. I have a phone anyway, and you get PlayStation View. My bill's $120 a month. $110 a month. I'm sorry. Every month, consistently. Let me clarify. My internet bill is $75, and the PlayStation View is $49. So anyway, so we have that, the network, and Netflix. So
Who's in my Twitch chat right now? Speak up so I can see who's there. I just want to know. I still have a viewer on Twitch, either on Twitch, YouTube, or Mixer, but I can't tell who it is until they chat. Might be Roybert 10. Well, whoever it is, thanks for sticking around. Now for a big guy like McIntyre to do a somersault, yeah, it's Roybert 10. For a big guy like McIntyre to do a somersault like that, that's kind of impressive, Rick, you know?
Oh, definitely. Both these guys. Oh.
So what is McIntyre, like a good 6'4", 6'5"?
I would say that because he towers over Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Bobby Roode's no short guy either.
Wait, are they gonna have McIntyre take the win by a countout? I see him setting up for the big boot.
Okay, well, nice spots of us to come up.
Yeah, big boot's been his finisher in NXT. Oh, instead gets countered into a spine buster.
Yeah, he used to call it the double R spine buster.
Yeah, when he was Robert Roode.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Will 2/3 of 3MB be champions? I just saw Impaler DDT covering 1, 2, and a kick out. When a finisher is just not a finisher. You know what I mean, Rick?
Yeah.
So I could kind of do a little bit of play-by-play without going nuts or raising my voice or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
Now we can understand why they do it like that for dramatic emphasis, and it puts everybody on the edge of their seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 1 second. Hold on.
However, if you want to try to equivocate it, just think of like a false climax in a movie or something like that. Like he hits the boot, and McIntyre is now the champion.
Okay, good. What's the Bobby Roode's move? I know it's a Impale DDT.
Yeah, the glorious DDT. But how about that now? Like 2/3 of 3MB are world champions.
Yep. What kick was that? The
I just call it a big boot.
Oh, the big boot. I thought it was a distinct name.
He hasn't had a name for it yet.
Oh, all right.
So there are 2 new champions crowned tonight. Yeah, I kind of wanted to give you that, Roy, but I wanted to give you that equivocation so that way you kind of figured out what we were talking about when we were saying like false finishes or when a finisher is not a finisher. So that way you can kind of have that idea in your head. Was Mr. Sacco a good finisher?
Have you seen the finish? Have you seen the post finish of the match yet?
Oh, wait, something's going to happen?
Yeah.
What? Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish?
Yep.
Wait, is it Fish or Fisher?
I think it's Fish.
Wait, who's the third guy?
So
Who's the third guy?
Adam Cole or something like that.
Weren't they a faction in Ring of Honor?
If they were,
I think they were.
I never heard the like I said, I never really watched Ring of Honor. I know of the company, but I really don't follow any of them. Like I said, before Daniel Bryan and CM Punk came over, I wouldn't have known them if they, crossed the street.
So,
Alright, you need to help me with the name. So it's Kyle O'Reilly,
Bobby Fischer, and Adam Cole.
Nice.
And man, they are just getting the hugest pop from the crowd.
Yeah, but I don't know who they are.
Oh, the Brooklyn
I
area
have
is
no idea.
the Brooklyn area is kind of the Ring of Honor area. That's kind of in their territory in a sense. All right, guys. What, what, what? Did I miss a joke?
Yeah, man.
Wait,
No, you go. Kevin Owens.
wait, hold on. It's still on the.
Wait, what?
It's still the commercial for Wait, wait. I gotta see this though. I gotta see what's so funny. Wait, I see. I'm seeing a 5-hour energy commercial.
Oh, you didn't see the one with Kevin Owens? Kevin Owens was like talking about how he was a former, like almost a former addict, and they were covering his eyes to quote unquote protect his identity.
Oh, is that for the WWE Supercard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot.
It's the first time I saw it. Fucking hilarious. But then again, I don't pay attention to commercials.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I will be live again tomorrow night, 6:30, which is 30 minutes before the actual SummerSlam show, because I really don't give a crap about the 2-hour kickoff show they're gonna have. So if anything happens, I'll definitely talk about it on the stream. If not, I will definitely mention it on the review Monday. So be sure you follow that. Thank you to Rick. Rick, you want to tell everyone where they can check you out before we go?
If you want to hang out with us over on YouTube, just check us out at HWR Show. We're Hardcore Wrestling Radio. We do a lot of what we call In the Moments, where it's just talk about random topics. And then every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're over at Joseph Sculptor Knight's website. And we do Four Corner Rants, where we do modern, everyday news and a random topic. So head on over there.
All right, guys. So be sure you join them for that, and again, join me for tomorrow night and try to do a little play-by-play of SummerSlam tomorrow to kind of alleviate everyone's ears from the excessively bad commentary that will be Michael Cole and Tom Phillips tomorrow night. So with that being said, thank you very much to Rick, and I am the Wrestle Gamer, reminding you guys as always, stay awesome, and I will see you guys later.